Hey, everybody. Happy Saturday. How are you today? Hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're having a good weekend, the first day of the weekend. It is like 8 degrees out there today. It is really, really cold. So I'm staying inside. I always stay inside anyway in the wintertime. But temperatures are supposed to go up next week. So we're all looking forward to that. My neighbors, they always put on their Facebook, 49 more days till spring, And it's like with Vermont, you really can't count on that because there have been years, well, it will be snowing in May. I kid you not. So we just have to hope that spring comes in so many days. It's never guaranteed here. So, yeah. So, one big thing that has gone on is that our Big Lots is closing, which is devastating to this community. We are a very, very small community in Vermont, up here in Northeast Vermont, not far from Canada. And Big Lots was the only big retail store that we had here as far as big variety of products. You know, I went to Big Lots all the time when I had a car, like toilet paper and things like that that were cheaper there than at the grocery store. We have two grocery stores. One is kind of like a high-end grocery store because they have higher prices, but not as great as Variety, which is Price Chopper. And then the other one is Hannaford, and that's my go-to grocery store. There's a lot of things that you need that not all grocery stores have. So it looks like I'm going to be even more of a big Amazon shopper now. I was sleeping late today and somebody knocked on my door and I just couldn't get out of bed. I just didn't feel good. So later on in the day, I heard another knock. I opened the door and there were like 4 packages in front of the door. People are really nice here. They don't really have to do this, but if there's packages downstairs by the mailboxes, someone will bring them up for you. So that's really sweet because our mailboxes are on the first floor and I'm on the 4th floor, which is actually the main floor, which is kind of odd. But the 4th floor is the main front door here in this apartment complex. And then you go down to one, and then there's one more floor up on the 5th floor. So today I got these earphones, which are really, really good for an $18 pair of earphones. I thought I was looking pretty dorky with those other earphones that I had, how they were always sticking out and everything. But these are kind of sticking out too, but not as bad. And the sound is so much better with these. I can't remember. Let me look this up for you to see what brand they were that I got from Amazon, because they're really good for an excellent, excellent price. Let's see here. They're called Joyo, Joyo, over-ear headphones wired. And with tax, they were only $18.01. So I'm very pleased with that. I got Winnie for scratching boards. She's been without them for a while. And she loves those, so it comes in a 2-pack. Then I got a Garnier Fructis shampoo, which was about this big for $8. I've never seen a shampoo that big. So that'll last me a long while. And then I've got the conditioner coming. So, and then I went over onto eBay and I ordered seasons 5, 6, and 7 of Grey's Anatomy because I'm hooked on that show. And So, and I sent my sister a surprise. I hope she gets her package. She's starting chemo on Monday, and I'm very concerned, but she told me that there's like a 98% chance that the breast cancer won't come back, but she had to have chemo back in 2018. So it still worries me a little bit, but I'm a worrywart anyway. So, yeah. So that's kind of what's going on around here. And Winnie's sleeping on the bed again. I just now finished up all of my songs for the month of February for the Song of the Day on my channel. Now that my voice is back, I'm being able to sing more. I actually sang 2 or 3 nights in a row with Shimmer this past week. And yeah, so if you're listening to my songs, I have recently learned a bunch of Linda Ronstadt songs that I've never heard before or sung. So gorgeous, Love Has No Pride. Love that song. Faithless Love, and It Doesn't Matter Anymore. I love her ballads. They are just gorgeous. So I've learned those recently. I've put them on my Song of the Day list. And also, when I first learned them, I did put them on as a regular video, not as a song of the day. So if you're interested in any of the songs that I sing and you like how I sound, I do a song every single day, and that's why my channel name is called Glow's Musical Journey, because it really has been a journey. I was into country music all the way up until about 5 years ago, when Shimmer and I she started the sing streams that we call them. We call them sing streams rather than karaoke. And, at that time, all I knew was country songs. And then I thought to myself, I really need to branch out into other genres of music because, there's so much more out there. And that's when I was introduced to Fleetwood Mac, just groups that I knew they existed, but I never really listened to them. So I learned a lot of different things, like Fleetwood Mac. I already knew the Beatles, but I hardly ever sang their songs. Love the Beatles, love the Bee Gees. I've done a lot of their songs. Sort of really branched out. I've done even rock and roll songs by Bob Seger and Three Dog Night. So I have a really great variety of songs in my catalog now. So I'm really, really proud of how I have expanded and how my voice has really, really matured over the years. I'm sure my daddy is very proud of me up in heaven. He was my biggest supporter, and he just loved when I sang. I'd always send him cassette tapes, once I moved out of the house with Dave and went on our travels. And I'm sure he'd be very proud of me. And I think Dave is very proud of me too, because he knows that singing was always my passion. And he even taught me things, even though Dave's not a singer. He taught me some things like, don't cut your notes off short because it doesn't sound right. So that's why I elongate my notes sometimes. It makes it sound so much better. And then if you can elongate your notes and then slide into the next note, it's just so much more beautiful and melodic, and I've learned how to do that. And Crystal Gale was she's not really my mentor, in person, but I fell in love with her. And so I learned how to sing basically from her records, all right? That is why I do ballads so well, because I learned it from her. And in my opinion, she's one of the best singers as far as, heart-wrenching ballads, and of course, Patsy Cline as well. So those two have been my biggest influences on my voice and my singing, and that's what that's all about. So, yeah. Anywho, I think that's about it. I've been a pig this week. I started out on Thursday, okay? I got paid this week. And we have the only one restaurant that delivers around here is called Picasso, and it's literally right down the street from me. But I don't have a car, and I'm not about to walk all the way down there. So they're the only ones that deliver. So on Thursday, and it's the end of the month. By the end of the month, I hardly have any food left in the house, and I'm struggling until, probably from the 20th on until the end of the month. I'm usually eating spaghetti and stuff like that. So I just splurged. I got a New York cheese pizza with pineapple and ham. I love pineapple and ham. I don't care what anybody says. It's my favorite pizza. And then I got a Greek salad with that and some French fries. So that was Thursday. And then Friday, yesterday, did I get yesterday? Oh, I got a hamburger. The only thing I didn't like about it was that I said to cook it well, medium. It was medium well done. Whoever here has heard of a medium well done? And there was pink in that hamburger, so it wasn't cooked all the way, but it didn't taste bad, but I was a little bit disappointed with that. So I had hamburgers and french fries yesterday. And then they have these Joe's teas, and they are so good. It's called Joe Tea. And they are so, so good. And they have different flavors. This is the lemonade one. They have a peach one, and they have a half and half. So I've been getting like 2 with every order. Today I got 4 of them. They're so good. I'm not getting on the I'm not getting on the scale this because I can just imagine how much I gained. And as it turned out, I really gained, let's see, I gained about 10 pounds over Christmas, which isn't too bad considering. Because, when I was at my family's house, I mean, we had big meals, every single meal. And I kind of joked and said, I don't eat this much in a year. And of course, they don't understand what it's like to live on Social Security, Food stamps only go so far. And so, like I say, by almost the last week of the month is really, really rough. So that's the story of my life today. I hope everybody has a great rest of the weekend. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.